to Carol Roth, the former investment banker. Carol, we're waiting to hear what Jerome Powell is going to say. What's interesting about these Fed days after these two-day meetings, the day itself, stocks rise, leading to Jerome Powell's announcement. Then he starts talking, and they start reversing the gains. That's normally the pattern, not all the time, but normally. What do you make of what could happen today?
Well, it is football season right now, Neil. And so the market believes what I believe, which is that they are going to punt the ball. And perhaps they will say that they are thinking about tapering. But you have to remember that Jerome Powell not only is a dove, but he's also a dove who is basically auditioning to keep his job with his new employer. So the likelihood that he's all of a sudden going to be very proactive and get out ahead of things, I think is very unlikely. And there are certainly enough headlines for him to hide behind between the jobs report from last year, the debt ceiling, the information coming out of China, and so on and so forth. So I think that, again, you may hear thinking about tapering, not shrinking the balance sheet, not raising rates, but just cutting back some of the growth, the purchases. And I think that's probably what we're going to hear.
Yeah, he certainly teases us, right? I mean, I always wonder, Carol, what happens when it happens? In other words, when the teasing and the kabuki theater stops and the Fed formally announces, we're going to buy fewer Treasury securities. Or you're buying 120 billion a month now. We might bring it down to 110 billion, something like that. I wonder what the markets will do on the fact.
Yeah, I mean, obviously speculation, but we have some data points in the past of a taper tantrum that the market throws a fit. It continues to go down and puts pressure on the Fed, politically and otherwise, to go ahead and then change that position at some point in time. And some of the names out there, even Ray Dalio is talking about post-taper, seeing another round of QE. So unfortunately, we're in this cycle where fundamentals are out the window, valuations out the window, and the market is really run, unfortunately, not on fairness or merit, but on the Fed, and that's the expectation.
All right. Carol, we'll see what happens again in a little after 2 p.m. when this meeting wraps up, and then Jerome Powell speaks. But it is uncanny, like I said.